Yo, what's up, guys? Karate with another YouTube video, and this is going to be an insane patch. I feel like I think every patch after the second one this season, there has been like very big changes. I would say actually pretty fun changes too. So I'm kind of excited for this patch, especially champs like Graves are getting buffed, and Kindred might be a bit stronger with Hex Optics. I don't know, but we will see. We're gonna be testing that out on stream. I'll be streaming 5 to 7 days a week. Well, I don't know why I said 5 to 7. 5 out of 7. I'm gonna try to stream 3 to 5 hours a day every time I do. So check it out. Have your notifications on when I stream. I stream on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you guys need the links, look down, check the description. But let's look at the patch real quick and then make a tier list because I think this patch is gonna be quite interesting. Quite interesting. Winter sports skins, yo, this is a really good skin actually. The bottom core, yo, Vancouver Mumu, he's back. By the way, Ambessa, which is literally the strongest jungler on this patch. Only 25 damage. I think she'll still be Omega OP. I don't see why she wouldn't. So, I'll probably put her in S tier. Okay, pretty nice brand jungle change, even though it's like very small. I mean, the more love he gets, the better he can be. I mean, he's definitely pickable right now, but only in your red spots if you have like very good setup on your team. You have like a Nautilus, a Rel that you can play with. It's really good to play Brand. Okay. We're buffing Darius jungle again. I don't know why this is happening, but he might be decently strong. Actually, I forgot. It was like 3.0, I think, when he was OP. I actually don't remember, but 2.5 is a lot. I would say he's definitely able to jungle again, for sure. We're buffing Fizz jungle. I think Fizz jungle has only gotten buffs this whole time, and now, yeah, like it says actually, I was gonna say like Max and Dusk and Dawn, look really good. So Fizz jungle might actually be decent. So check out the second channel where I test out more different champions. For maybe you guys might like playing Fizz. Okay, this is a very big grade change because this champion has only gotten buffs, pretty much, for a while now, since like season 15. And the more buffs he gets, I mean, the stronger he is. Like he's already like in a decent spot right now. I just think people build him wrong. Like you should go Triforce in a lot of your games and then just be flexible with your build. You can go like Bruiser or crits, and yeah, you just play the game. But this is really good. Makes it really nice for Triforce Graves. So check that out on stream when I play it tomorrow. Gwen. Okay, this is like a lame buff. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very nice change. I mean, Maokai jungle is back, I would say. It's pretty back. This is the second buff. They buffed his Q last patch and then they're buffing again, so he's back. Fury is for lane. Pretty nice. This is a run nerf, I think. Let me see. Yeah, slight nerf. Champ is disgusting though if you OTP him. Rumble jungle. I mean, this is for lane rumble. Okay. Teemo jungle, another champion getting buffs. Pretty nice. I mean, any Teemo enjoyers, Broxa and such. Very nice. I mean, definitely not bad. Okay. Twitch getting nerfed. Kind of feels bad. Udyr is getting some love. Don't know how real this is. I'm not really an Udyr player, but someone let me know down in the comments. Would be nice. Zac getting nerf. I mean, this champion is just OP. I'm gonna be honest. And like lower elo lobbies, I think below like GM, he's very strong. Below master. Now the first item change, well, the only item change, Hex Optics. It's not 500 range. So basically, it works on Kindred first item because you're a 500 range champion without 4 marks. And then you get 75 range on your 4 marks, and then 25 after that every 3 marks. So this item is definitely first itemable. You could do like Kraken Hex Optics. You can do like Triforce Hex Optics 2. It could replace the collector, but this item, I think the itemization is really good. It's like pickaxe double sword, which is very easy to buy. Very nice, and it skills. I mean, it's pretty good if you are a decent high range champion. And I think this bonus range is pretty nice on a lot of champions, so it's definitely gonna be an item to look for. Okay, that's it. Hey guys, so if you guys didn't know, I have 3 channels, and every channel has their specific purpose, for the viewer. The main channel, as you see here, is our channel where it will have all your, tier lists, jungle tier lists, and it will have educational guides, on every champion, and I will have some gameplay for specifically Kindred, Kha'zix, maybe Graves. Champions are mostly, more watched on this channel. And then I have other channels that will have different uses. So we have Kaido Jungle Coaching, which is actually a channel where I'll be posting every single coaching session, every single like kind of VOD review, and sometimes I'll be VOD reviewing people high on the ladder, whether it's in EU West, Korea, North America. If they're very good players, it'll be using good strats that you guys can use yourselves in your elo. I'll be dissecting them and helping you guys learn what they do different. And then now we have a third channel, which is going to be in the works. Right now it was a VOD channel, but I'm going to swap it into a very educational gameplay channel. I'll have a lot of different kind of video concepts that'll be uploaded here. Well, I'll be uploading a lot of, silver to diamond series. It's not actually played in those elos. It's going to be played in diamond master, because I'm going to be ranking up accounts. But basically just to show you what you should be doing, what you should be focusing on while playing specific champions, and how to learn them. And then, other challenges would be like Nuzlocke. Some will be, fill to challenger, firewall to challenger. We're going to do that eventually on this channel. So, give it a follow, give every channel a follow. If you guys want specific type of content, every channel should be able to, help you out in some type of way. Either way, thanks for watching like usual. Thanks for the support, and let's get on with the video. So, let's get into the patch. I still think Ambessa. Okay, before I talk about Ambessa. So I think I'm trying to find a way to make the tier list a lot more digestible and like understand like why the champions are in like their tiers. So let's just explain it real quick. OP. So OP to me is basically you can pick every single game. They're just really, really strong. So only strong champions would be in this tier. Strong are also pretty good. Maybe you can pick them in most games. I would say you can pick them in most games, but of course they do need to see something in the enemy comp or maybe specific bans for them to be very strong. Counter pick now, strong counter pick are, if you get counter pick, jungle, or let's say you see a lot of the drafts, they're very OP. Decent, they're not bad. They're kind of like situational. They're a bit better in situational because you can probably pick them way more, but they're just like A tier. They're like okay. They're not too bad. They're not too weak. They're not too strong. They're just okay champions. Situational, I would say, is very specific spots. If you have good combos, like Dana is really OP with Yasuo, for example. Same with Gragas. You can play Dana without these champions, but of course she would rather pair with champions that really play off her kit. And at weak, pretty much just don't even play them, I would say. So Ambessa, I think, will still be one of the strongest champs in the game. Dana, like I said, I think she's decent. I think she's more decent situational. She did get hit a little bit, but I think right now, for me personally, I would only play Dana if I had Yasuo. That's what I would say. Something, a strong 80 mid that allows me to, be able to invade, get camp leads, and just be able to play objectives. Now, the next champion that we're going to add is Aatrox. I think Aatrox is in a decent spot. He's not as hard carry as he was before, because before he used to like one-shot every camp, but now he's just such a good bruiser champion. If you have a good matchup to where like you're able to farm and not get punched in early levels, and then you just get your Sundered Sky, you can do a lot of work. You're a pretty decent bruiser champion. That scales pretty well. When you have points in Q, like 3 to 5, you have 3, where you have it maxed, you clear pretty well. Cho'Gath, I think, is an underrated champion. I think people, it's either like people just don't enjoy playing him, or like, I think it's just that really. Because I do think Champ is pretty good into like tank jungles especially. But if you guys see like the Malphite jungles in low elo raids, maybe even like some other champions that are played, like, so another change. Actually, it's mainly Malphite jungle. Like tank jungles like Sedge, Malphite, and Mumu. Like Cho'Gath is not bad just because like this champion farms really well, and your ultimate sighting is really good, and your your objective secure is really good. I think people just build them badly. Like to me, I think your build should be very movement speed heavy. So you buy a lot of MS items like Force of Nature, Deadman's as your second, third item, and then like your first item could be like Bando Pipes, Maybe even like Zeke's is not bad to have more ultimate haste for ult, because the point of the champion is just to be annoying, silence people, knock them up, and just eat objectives or like champions with your ultimate. Amumu, it's like decent. He's okay. Brand jungle is very situational. You need good setup. You need Rel. You need Nautilus. And you can be double AP mid jungle. It's completely fine. But I mean, 2 AP at the max. Because you can buy a lot of burn items. You can go Leandrius. You can go the one item that has like pen. Bloodletters is really good. I think Elise is very good if you're able to spam gank. Very decent champion. So what's a strong champion? I would say Graves would be a strong champion this patch. Just because, again, if you play Traverse Graves and you be flexible with your builds and know when to build what, I think this champion can deal with a lot of champions now. If you have a lot of armor, you have a lot of MR, it actually might be pretty strong to play. That's what I think. Hecarim, I think, is strong. I don't think he's OP. Because you wouldn't be able to, you can't really play him every game. But Hecarim is very good if you're, like, he can't really be punished early game, he can farm a lot. His scaling is very good, and he's also a bit stronger early game now than before. But his late game is weaker, but like, if you have stronger early game, that's chill, right? I think Mundo is pretty OP to play. I think if you're a tank enjoyer, you want to play champion, your front line, does good clear, has good objective control, I think Mundo is just really OP for that. You can't really be punished. Your level 1 is not even that bad. Like, you can throw cleavers at people. I think this champion is very good if you want to be a tank. Evelyn, weak. I think Fizz Jungle might be decent this patch. I think before I put him in weak tier. But he's probably not bad now with the buffs. Definitely can clear better now. Probably have to play some kind of like AP Bruiser kind of build where you're dusking Dawn with like, I don't know, like Leandrius. Maybe you can buy like Bruiser items. Not really sure. If any Fizz Jungle enjoys and let me know. I mean, I want to try it. I like playing Fizz back in the day, so I might give it a try. Briar, I would say, is in a decent spot. I mean, it's not bad. You do need to have some kind of understanding of it. I mean, like, it's a very simple champion, but you also need to play it a bit to kind of get a feel of like how to use her abilities and kind of like how to play some of the fights. But once you like get that, I mean, champ's not bad to climb. You need to get out of like lower MMR. It's pretty good to get to like Diamond Master. And I think after that, it kind of like peaks. I think it's really easy to play against. The higher you go, the better players you play against. Kha'zix is very strong. He's still strong. He's versatile, and if you play him very well, he's very good in a lot of games. Yeah, I mean, he has Lethality builds, Bruiser builds, all very solid champion to play right now. This is the first time where I'll put Kindred below Graves, just because she needs a lot to function compared to Graves, because she's a very fragile champion. Like, Graves can play more by himself, but Kindred kind of needs more of a team usually. And her scaling is still good, still a very strong champion in the red spots, but you of course you need to hit your items. I think Echo, is he weak this patch? I mean, I don't think so. I think he's probably decent. It's probably not bad. It's just Echo. Jarvan, I would say decent. Just a good bruiser jungler. Kayn, very strong counter pick jungler. If you get a really good red king game, a really good blue king game, whichever one it is, it has to be really good. Like, they have to have a lot of melees for red Kayn. They have a lot of range champs, Serpent's value for blue Kayn. If you find those games, Kayn is very OP. I think red Kayn's way stronger though compared to blue, but yeah, if it's a really good specific, like, form specific game, because some games it might be like kind of like blue's okay, red's okay, but the games where it's like really OP for one form, Kayn's really strong. Jack Jungle, pretty good. I think it's more of a counter pick. You kind of want to play into like Kindred, like auto attacking based champions like Kindred, Jarvan, like Graves is like not bad. You know, where's Poppy, the queen of like counter pick? Yeah, if you're against dash champs, I mean, this is literally the best champ in the game versus dashing champs. It's just not balanced. Like, it's not fair. Ivern, I mean, Ivern's actually OP if the comp is revolved around him, but of course it's solo queue, so it's not real. So I would say he's more of a counter pick. If you have like tank supports and you have decent scaling champs all around the board, and like you're into a matchup that can't really punish you, like I would say Lee's can't really punish you. Jarvan can't really punish you. Champions that don't really farm that heavy, you know, like so like you don't want to play against like Mundo and like Mbessa, and, like Kha'zix and like Greatest Hacker. Like you want to play against like Poppy and like a Moo and like Jarvan. Like champs that can't really like farm them getting too much farming like they don't farm too fast basically. I think their strong was decent. But yeah, another tank jungler, I think in the red spots can be really good. I don't think he's strong. I mean, it's like solo queue, but I think he's in a decent spot. I mean, if you want to play tank jungler, this is probably like the best patch to play tank junglers. I think champs like Maokai and Mundo are very good. Is Rengar weak? Should I just put him down here just for fun? I mean, I'm pretty sure champ is OP if you're a good OTP, but he's probably like just like decent or like maybe like strong. The Fury. I think the Fury is actually strong. I feel like if you play Profane, her Profane build is really good. I think she's not in the bad spot. I think her matchups aren't bad, and she has very good ways to play in the game. She can play to dive deep. She can poke you with Qs. Her diving is really good. Her clear is not bad. I think she's like a not bad champion to play in a lot of games. Yeah, I think Karthus is really broken. Of course, you need to be solo AP, otherwise it's like kind of cringe. But champion clears too fast and his itemization is too good. That's what I have to say. The champ is really good if you're a solo AP. Counterpick champion. You want to be into champions that you pretty much can just outfarm and like kind of punish. So like you want to play into melees a lot, as Lilia. So if you're versus like Hecarim, which is not a bad matchup. I mean, you can go either way, but it's like good into like Hecarim and you're like versus like Hecarim, Leona, short range AD carry, decent like melee top. Like it's not a bad Lilia game. You want to farm a lot though, because the champion really scales hard 2-3 items, but your one item is like kind of mid. I think Boeth is just decent. I mean, I think it's just lost skills expression in this champion. Same thing with Lee-Sin. You just have to be an OTP. Where's Nidalee? Yeah, I think Nidalee is strong. I think she's strong just because her builds are very good right now. Like, you can go Lichman, Liandry's. You can go Liandry's into Echoes of Helia. I think his Echoes of Helia item kind of makes her very strong. Makes her pretty much useful the whole game if you play her well. Like, she's useful from early mid game and then she's just a heal bot late game. I think it's like not bad to play if you play her well. Nocturne, I think, is situational. You need champs like Aurora, Ari, Ori, Akali, like champions that like kind of like make you like kind of pair with you well, and then you want dive usually. So if you have that, Nocturne is really good. Like, Mastery is just strong. I swear this champion is. I swear, give me a strong counter pick. I swear, if they have no CC, you just play Mastery. He's just too OP. Hailblaze Mastery, go Kraken, Guinsoo, Hexplates. You're running the server. And Fiddle's like whatever, it's just decent. Same thing as Pantheon, just a bruiser. Well, I mean, honestly, he's kind of weak. Jace is just decent. His early clear is a bit weaker. He's just like a bit weaker early game, but he still scales very well with lethality items. He's just not like giga OP when he loads into the game. Just needs like he needs to get like 1 item, 2 items, and then he's still like the same champ as before. Shaco is weak. Okay, Viego I think is a champion you can play in a lot of games. Of course you need setup, but if you are very patient and play your fights well, that's all that matters on this champion. You can definitely pick him in a lot of games. Good ganker. Solid Jungle is a strong counter pick. If you have a lot of good ultimates, you have 3-4 good ultimates, it's probably a solid game, most likely. So, yeah. King Jungle is probably just decent. I mean, she got hit a lot, so she's probably just balanced now. You have to be a good OTP to play her. I think Talia Jungle is a strong counter pick. She's like Poppy. I mean, if you're into a lot of dash champions and you can't really be punished, I mean, I think Tilly's in a very good spot right now. Maybe she's even OP, but I'm not sure. Like, to be honest, like, you kind of, if I think she's OP for a good Tilly player. You can definitely play her in a lot of comps, but I think it's just a better counter pick in most games. Sejuani is decent. Spy Zeke's. I think why play Rammus when you can play Sejuani? I mean, honestly, maybe he's decent. Trundle, I mean, it's kind of like whatever. I think Champ is just too trash. Talon, a good champ you can play every game. Yeah, he's just a good assassin. He's more consistent than... Actually, he's like here. I mean, all these 3 assassins are all like kind of... All 4, 5 assassins are kind of similar skill level. Or like usefulness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. I mean 4, not 5. Sorry. Xin Zhao. Just decent. He's just a good shit stain. Okay, Zehen. I think Zehen is OP, actually. Zehen, I think, is very... He's just like a better version of Xin Zhao. And his carry potential is very high, and he's very like strong at fighting. I think you can definitely pick him every game. He does have some rough matchups, but if you get to like your 1-2 item, and you play your team fights, I mean, this champion team fights is completely OP. Vi is weak in solo queue. Wukong is just decent. Zed is just decent. He used to be very OP or strong, but his skill got hits. I mean, he's just a decent assassin to pick in the right spots. You have a good matchup, and you can, like, I mean, just focusing one guy the whole game is good. Like, your single target damage is very high, so... But you might as well play other assassins. They're just better than Zed. I think Zac is just decent right now. Maybe he's, like, strong, actually. Udyr's weak, I think. Could be wrong. Timo Jong is OP. Need I say more? This champ is useless. I swear to God, it's useless. Same as Skarner. Rek'Sai, I think, is pretty weak. I don't know. There's better champions to play and better ganking champs to play than Rek'Sai. I think this champion needs like a rework or like just buffs, straight up buffs in the jungle. She can't really clear her camps either. Yeah, her clear needs to get buffs, I feel like. Malphite jungle is pretty good to play. I mean, it's just Malphite. You just have an ultimate button. Pretty good. You don't need to farm anymore after you hit Zeke's in level 6, pretty much. Gwen is decent now. I think she's not strong anymore. I think she's just good in the red spots. If you have like tank matchups and you can like just play, you know, to kill the front line, it's really good. That's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, and then I'm about to see on comments like you missed the champion. Well, I mean, shit. By the way, this is what I think the Tyros is. I think you should play Ambesto for sure. You should for sure play Mundo as a hen. And you should pick up like Kha'Zix and like Talon / like Nidalee. I think these champs are all great. And, you know, in these counter picks, you know, be able to play Salas and like... It's mainly Salas, I would say. It's a very good champion. His clear is pretty good. These are probably the best champions to play in solo queue. So, you know, let me know if any questions down below in the comments. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy your climbs, and you know, check out the streams, check out the YouTube videos. I'll be doing a lot of content on a lot of these champions, so check it out. Also check out the other channels while you're at it. So yeah, peace.